So YouTube has changed like the way their whole live thing is set up, and it wasn't working right, and it was weird, and I don't even know if I did it right. Hopefully people join in. Or maybe I messed this whole thing up. I don't know what the heck was going on there. Again, YouTube has completely changed around their whole going live setup thing. We'll see if anybody actually joins in and see if I actually did this correctly. I may not have. All right. Oh, we have one thumbs up, so somebody's at least here. All right. So I guess this is working, I suppose. How is everybody doing today? March was it March 6th, the first Monday of the month. Louise says, "Hey Dave, hello." Trying to get you guys put out here in the pop-out chat. That was weird. Again, everything's set up completely differently. All right, videos. Where am I? Live. There I am. All right. Let's see. Pause myself. I don't want to try YouTube TV. No. Wow, this is all different now. We still have pop-out chat at least. So, all right, so we're not completely in the dark. I love when YouTube just goes, yeah, we're just going to change everything around. Hope you don't mind. I do mind. All right, here we go. Hey, Louise. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Taylor. Hey, John. Hey, Renee. Hey, Ken. Hey, Jeff. And Louise says, had a rough month. My dad passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. On the 7th of February, only 4 months after diagnosis. Very sorry to hear that. That's not good. Sorry, man. Woman. Yeah, very sorry about that. No, I definitely know what it's like to have a father that passed away. Where are we at? Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave is here, says Jake. I am. Jordan says, hi, are you a fan of the Halloween movies? I am. If so, what did you think of the Halloween Ends? I was disappointed. I was too. I didn't really care for the new, the last 3 Halloween movies. Halloween Ends, or Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. I didn't really care for them all that much. They were okay. Like, I didn't hate them, but I didn't really care for them all that much either. I thought they were just kind of sort of mediocre. Honestly, I like Rob Zombie's Halloween, the first one. The second one, obviously, not so much. But the first Rob Zombie Halloween, I like better than I like the last 3 Halloween. I guess they weren't reboots, the continuations, whatever they were. I like Rob Zombie's Halloween better. I still like Rob Zombie's Halloween. I think it's a good movie. Yes, Halloween 2 wasn't that great, but Halloween was pretty good. Hello, Sean. I did not get The Adventures of Batman on Blu-ray, Jake. I have it on DVD. I didn't get it on Blu-ray. Invictus says, just found your channel a week ago, and I'm obsessed with watching all your videos. Thanks, man. He was only 64, 65. He would have been 65 on those seconds. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That is a downer. Don't know what to say. I'm always bad with things like this. When somebody passes away, I'm like, that stinks. I never know what the right thing to say is. It's like when my father passed away, everybody come up and be like, I'm so sorry. And I'd be like, thanks, I guess. I'm like, I don't know. What do I say? I don't know. The worst is when somebody didn't know my dad passed away, and they come up and start talking about my dad, and then I had to be like, crap. Well, he actually died. And they'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay. When is the Spider-Man behind you? Wait, what is the Spider-Man behind you? Is that the LP? No, this is Spider-Man 2. It's the Electro head. Jake he says, I was hoping WB sent you that one. It's weird. I don't know what's up with companies sending me stuff. Companies sometimes send me movies, and then sometimes they don't. It's like this weird sporadic thing. I sometimes get stuff, and I sometimes don't get stuff. I don't know. I probably shouldn't get anything anyway. I don't review stuff. I'm not a reviewer. I hate reviewing movies. I don't review stuff. I'm not gonna watch something and then review it. I don't want to do that. I have no interest in doing that whatsoever. I am not a reviewer. I tried reviewing movies in the past. I hated it. I didn't like it. So yeah, people send me stuff. I'm more than happy to show it off and be like, hey, look at this cool new thing that, came out from Warner Brothers. It's got some cool special features on it. It's a really cool release. I'm fine showing it off, but I don't have any plans to actually then like watch it and review it. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I will eventually watch it, but I don't have any plans to watch it like immediately at that moment and then review it. My favorite Disney movie is Bridge of Terabithia, and my favorite singer is James Brown. And I Feel Good is my favorite song. Awesome, Lance. Brian says, hi, Dave. I'm watching Hard to Kill on Blu-ray. Cool. Derek says, my grandpa got me a sealed copy of Titanic widescreen VHS for $1 last week. Nice. Have it in my display case right now. Very cool. If only it was autographed. It'd be worth $1,000. It's okay. Was that Song of the South legit? No. Song of the South was only ever legitimately released by Disney twice. There's a European VHS release, a PAL VHS release, and there's a Japanese Laserdisc release. I have both of those in my collection. Those are the only way that movie has ever been officially released to home physical media. The Blu-ray I have is a bootleg. Looked okay. The quality, the picture quality was all right on it. Looked all right. Even though they say the Halloween movies are finished, do you think they will eventually make other ones, or did Halloween truly end? No, they'll make more Halloween movies. I guarantee you. Maybe not based on those Halloween movies, but they'll probably do. I'm sure another remake will come out eventually somewhere down the line, or they'll do something else, or who knows? They'll probably reboot it again. That's new. That's a new cool thing to do in movies, is reboot a franchise 47,000 times. I kind of miss the days when it was like, okay, like 25 years have passed. Let's reboot this. It's like, all right, fine. But like now it's like 5 weeks have passed. It's time to reboot the series. It's like, come on. Like, what? No, they'll reboot it. Yeah, they'll probably, I'm sure they will. Chunky Donkey, what's up? I wouldn't review movies either. I just like watching them. Yeah, a lot of times I don't have anything to say about a movie. A lot of times I watch a movie and I'm like, it was okay. It was all right. It was good. I enjoyed it, but whatever. Like but I'm not like, oh my gosh, the reason why I like this is because so and so did this, and then it was written this way, and the directing was, no, I don't get into movies like that. I just watch movies for the fun of watching movies. Pugner, hey, how are you? Just watched the Owl House second to last episode. I'm so addicted to the show. You should watch it. I've seen a couple episodes. It's good. I like the show. I haven't gotten into it like totally, but I've seen a couple episodes. Yeah. Jake, I wish the video game movie dome was near me because nobody takes Blu-rays anymore. Yeah, I was telling Pam was hopping. I was in there yesterday, Sunday. I was in there, and her place was packed. And I was saying to her, I was like, you know why you're so busy right now? It's because you're the only place around that like still carries movies. Like so many thrift stores and pawn shops and flea markets, and well, I should say flea markets, but thrift stores, pawn shops, places like that don't carry movies anymore. Even like even places that were media places don't carry just media anymore. The physical media is dying, and a lot of places don't carry it. So Pam's like, she's like cornered the market. I told her that too. I'm like, don't ever stop selling movies because you've cornered the market for movies. All movie collectors in the area, they're gonna come to you soon. It's gonna get to the point where you're gonna be the only place like this. I know there's other places in the area that were like her that had big movie sections, and they've all shut down. The only other place like I really know I can think of that is still like a mostly just all movies is Video Bonanza in Quakertown. And even though I like the store and the people who work there are friendly, their pricing is just insane. And that's the thing. Pam keeps her pricing good. If something's worth a lot, if she has something that's worth a lot of money, she's not gonna, let's say she has a box that goes for $100. She'll probably, list it for like 50. Like she wants to give you a deal. She wants to sell stuff. She doesn't want to sit on things. She wants to turn stuff around. Her prices are amazing. I can't tell you how many times I go in there and I see something. I'm like, wow, this goes for like, $30 online. You're selling it for 10. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying it. So yeah, Pam's awesome. She's gonna corner the market. Places like Video Bonanza, I think they will eventually go just because of their pricing, because of how much they charge for stuff. But Pam, as long as she keeps her pricing as it is, she's gonna stick around, and she's gonna be the only place in the area that really sells media to the point that she does anyway. I mean, not to give spoiler, but she was, I don't know if I should say this, but hopefully she doesn't get mad at me saying this. She was even talking to she's like, maybe in the future, like I'm going to like open my own like store. Like not in a flea market, but like her own physical store. Like the video game movie dome would be its own place somewhere. I'm like, that'd be awesome. You should totally do that. So we'll see. Michael Myers in space. I mean, why not? I like Jason X. Jason X is a great movie, but Jake. Where are we at? Was the Song of the South legit now? Only way I could review a movie if I found an all Cinema Sins voice and make a Cinema Sins parody. I don't know what Cinema Sins is. Did you see Rob Zombie did the Monsters? Yeah, I like the movie. It was okay. Can't be as bad as Terminator 2 4K transfer. Oh yeah, I hear that's terrible. I haven't watched that. I haven't. Look, my 4K is a 4K Blu-ray, so I think I'm okay. I'll just watch the Blu-ray. But yeah, I heard the transfer on that's pretty bad. Yeah, I will pick up Cocaine Bear when it comes. I heard it's pretty good. When it comes out the physical, I will pick it up. I saw The Whale recently, and it was okay, but Brendan Fraser's performance was amazing. Yeah, I want to see that movie. It's Louis says it's like everyone loved West Side Story remake, but yet I turned it off after 10 minutes. I haven't watched that yet. Yeah, I haven't seen the remake yet. People said it was good, but I haven't watched it yet. No, probably not. Dante says, "Are you going to check out the Disney exhibit at Franklin Institute? That will be until August this year." Probably not. I don't go to Philadelphia. I don't go to the city. I hate the city. My agoraphobia doesn't really like when I go to the city. So I probably won't. Joe says, I got a kick out of the worm bath reference in the recent video. Used to play shows with them in high school all the time. Oh, what I was talking about, was American Hi-Fi? The Mike Kirshner's other band. Yeah, worm bath, man. I used to go see those. I used to hang out with those guys all the time. I used to go to their shows all the time. They had that camper that they used to pack all their equipment into and take it to the shows. And I remember like jumping into the camper with them. We'd go to the shows and help them set up and stuff like that. And then my band, it's funny, my band, the Coffle Fingers, that was my punk rock band in high school. I made a sticker that just jokingly, because Worm Bath was like in our school, it was like the biggest punk rock band because they were, you know, there were a lot of like, I don't know how you want to say it, like bigger or say more popular, like local punk bands. It's all about, you know, it's punk rock, but you know, there's still cliques and who's more popular. You can say you're punk as you want to be, but let's face it, punk rock is nothing more than any other group of people out there. It's all about who's popular and who's cool and who's more punk than who. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so they were like the you know, one of the probably the coolest punk rock band in our school, the most popular punk rock band in our school. And I made a sticker that said, the Coffle Fingers better than Worm Bath. Just joking, because I thought it was funny. I was, you know, against punk rock, we're better than Worm Bath. Like, no, we're not, but we were definitely not better than that band. But I thought it was funny, and Mike took it very personally, and he got like upset about it. And I rolled with it. I was like, well, this is fun. So I made more stickers and like t-shirts and stuff. And it was so funny because I created this rivalry that didn't actually exist. I pretended like there was a rivalry between us and Wormbath when in reality, my brother, who was also in the band, he didn't even listen to Wormbath. He was too busy listening to Blink-182. But he didn't listen to Wormbath. But the bassist, Colin, and I, we were actually big fans of the band. We liked Worm Bath. We liked their music. We went to the shows and watched them. We actually liked their music. We didn't have anything wrong with them. We knew the guys. We went to school with the guys, and we enjoyed their music. But I was like, I'm rolling with this. If people think there's like some rivalry or like we hate them and they hate us and we hate each other, I'm like, I'm gonna play this off. I like wrote songs about them and stuff like that. But in reality, we had nothing wrong with the band whatsoever. We liked their music. We liked the guys. The other their bassist, who also named Mike, he got it. He was cool. I mean, Mike Kirshner, he's cool now. We talk not all the time, but we see each other out and about around town. He lives 2 blocks away from me. We're cool now. We see each other. We say hi to each other. We talk to each other. He's a cool guy. But at the time, he was like kind of upset about it or something like that. But Mike, the bassist, he found the whole thing funny. He got the joke of like that the fact there's actually no rivalry. Lance says, I love your Goodwill videos. When you find Shrek 3D, it doesn't have the 3D glasses. Yeah, it stings. Speaking of ham, have you watched the Casablanca set yet? You got from recently, says Ryan. I have not. Brian, I bought me a big new 4K TV for my bedroom, for my remodel room last week, and my big room is done. Done. Nice. Josh says, what's up? Hey man, how's it going? VIP member, nice. Taylor says, recently bought the Criterion collection of The Blob from your store. Nice. I've been looking for it forever. Thank you. Awesome. Glad you ordered that. It's such a fantastic movie. Some guy today actually ordered the Blob VHS tape. I had a brand new factory seal copy of Blob on VHS in my store, and he ordered it off of eBay. And then eBay has this thing. I just hate eBay. You have to send your movies out like immediately with eBay, or like there's a whole thing where like eBay will like they rate you. Like eBay rates you as to how you're a seller. And like the better you are, the more discounts you get and the more your stuff gets pushed and whatnot. It's stupid. I hate eBay with a passion. Why I sell on there, I don't know. I don't know why I ever started selling back on eBay again. I hate eBay. I will fully admit I hate eBay so much. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into all the horror stories I've had over the last like just year alone on eBay, but somebody bought it off me. So I was like, all right, well, I'm already heading out. So I just packed it up and I left to go get lunch and whatnot and film something. And I just took it with me and dropped it off quickly at the post office. Even it took like 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes. Walked in, they scanned it, got my receipt. I walked out. It was in and out. So I sent it out, and then I get home and I see they sent a message. Oh, sorry, I want to cancel my order. I thought I was ordering the 1988 blob. I don't know how they thought that. It has a freaking picture of Steve McQueen on the front of it. But anyway, and I was like, I already sent it. Sorry. But I left a comment. I'm like, but I don't know if you've ever seen the original. It's better. It's like, this is one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made. You should see this. It's really good. I'm sure now I'm going to get a return request once it arrives to them. That'll be fun. And then eBay, even though I specifically have returns turned off and I don't accept returns, doesn't matter. eBay expects you to always 100% without questioning it at all accept a return. Even if something shady happens, even if you know you're being scammed, eBay does not care. eBay says even though you have returns set to you don't accept them, even though something shady is going on, even though you can point out exactly what the shadiness thing, like how you're getting scammed is going on, eBay does not care. eBay wants you to accept that return, and if eBay has to step in, they will reprimand you, not the buyer, not the buyer, not the guy who's scamming you. They'll reprimand you because you didn't want to accept the return. I hate eBay. Somebody over there needs to be punched in the face. Crazy Joe went to the Disney exhibit, and do you like Chick-fil-A? Yeah, I know Crazy Joe went there. He went with Adam, I think, right? And do I like Chick-fil-A? No. I mean, their waffle fries and lemonade's pretty good, but otherwise, no. Dante, you should actually head over to I'll put it in here. I don't know if I can do links. YouTube.com. Am I spelling straight yet? I'm typing with like a weird hand. At retro rest stop. Should be. I think that'll send to you. Hopefully that works. Yeah, look, go to Retro Rest Stop. I did a video, my first time ever eating at Chick-fil-A. Did it a couple months ago. Anyway, thoughts on Strange Roll? Loved it. Just watched a week ago. I haven't watched it yet. I just literally picked it up yesterday from the Video Game Movie Dome. Haven't watched it yet. Bradshaw Studios here. Welcome to VIP membership. Nice. Did you see that guy that did the lead singer from Leonard Skinner passed away? No. Rodrigo, how am I? I'm good. Butts and Plugs says GWKKI, whatever that means. Did you watch Dar Man videos on YouTube? I don't know what that is. No. And just like that, everything goes to the bottom. I don't know what you're saying. Brian, I have a friend who runs a physical media store here in Washington State, and I do movie reviews for his website. I would share the name with permission. I don't want to be rude plugging something. No, go for it. Do it. Knock yourself out. Did I hear Dickie Barrett for the Money by Boston started a new band? No. Is it a ska band? What kind of band is it? It'd be awesome if it's a new ska band. That'd be awesome. Have I been to New York City, Rodrigo? Yes, I have. I don't see myself going back anytime again. But I have been there. Last time I went there was, oh my gosh, how long ago was that? Sean is 8 now, so maybe like 9 years ago? 10 years ago? 10 years ago? 10 years ago was the last time I went there. Yeah. For a very sad occurrence. That'll hopefully be a very happy occurrence. No, not hopefully. That will definitely turn into a very happy occurrence in the not too distant future. Where we at? Skiro says, hey Dave, how's it going? Were you the singer in the band and did you play an instrument? Yes, I was the lead singer in the band and I played guitar. I don't really know how to play guitar. I was in a punk rock band. You don't have to know how to play guitar to be in a punk rock band. But yeah, I was lead singer. and guitars for the call the fingers. Thoughts on Disney making Toy Story 5, Zootopia 2, and Frozen 3? Frozen 3, I'm not surprised about. Of course, they're gonna make a Frozen 3. They'll keep doing those movies until nobody watches them anymore. Zootopia 2, I'm excited for it. Zootopia was great. It deserved a sequel. Toy Story 5, I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do. I mean, Toy Story 4, like, was one of those sequels where I'm like, this didn't need to happen. I think Crazy Joe would say, well, do any sequels need to happen? No, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like one of those things where like 3 sort of wrapped it up. I thought 3 was a good ending to the series. Like Toy Story 3 happened. I was like, all right, I'm satisfied with the ending of Toy Story. So when 4 came out, I was like, really? Do they need to make a 4? Like, does this need to happen? But it was good. Like, Toy Story 4 was actually a good movie. So I remember watching and thinking, well, I actually enjoyed this. I didn't think it needed to happen, but it was enjoyable. So how are they going to do a Toy Story 5? I don't know. I'm curious to see where they go with it. Hopefully they don't destroy the franchise with Toy Story 5, but we'll see. I'll check it out. I'm excited. Always wanted to know, why do you still have your son's old car seat in your car? What? My son's 8 years old. He's still in a car seat. What do you mean? Why do I have my son's old car seat in the car? It's not his old car seat. It's his current car seat. What? What Blu-ray stop? My son's only how old do you think my son is? My son's only 8 years old. What's the most you spent on a single VHS, DVD, Blu-ray? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Media mark. Not much. I don't spend much on movies. I always say I think the most I remember ever spending at one time was $100, but it was on the Monty Python like complete series, like I think it's called like the Megaton set or something like that. Back when that first came out on DVD, like a long time ago. Yeah, that was really expensive back in the day. I remember buying that, but that wasn't a single movie, so I don't know. Can you sell through Amazon? Have you tried that? I used to sell through Amazon. I didn't like selling through there. Amazon's also a terrible place to sell movies. Jarvis says, finally got a free Monday to watch. Let's go. And it jumps on the button. Okay. Speaking of the store, I feel so bad because I would totally buy that Alf puzzle from you. That's one of my favorite shows of all time, and I have some other merch from it, but I can't physically. Well, you just can't physically put puzzles together. So just buy it and display the artwork. It's a collectible. You don't need to put it together. You need to just display the box. What's frustrating about eBay is that some sellers put bootleg copies of movies up for sale instead of legit copies. I recently fell for one and had to return it immediately. I bought, like, back when I first started collecting movies, I bought a Disney bootleg off somebody. As soon as I got it, I knew it was a bootleg. I was able to return it. Thank you, buddy. Did you used to like Wendy's? I used to eat Wendy's. Yeah, I don't eat there anymore. Their food just went way downhill. But I used to like them back in the day. Did you ever acquire the 40/50 movie pack put out by Pendulum Pictures and Mill Creek? How are they? I don't have those, no. But some plugs says hello. I saw Ghost a couple of weeks ago for the first time on VHS just to cure my inner hipster, LOL. It was good. With Patrick Swayze? Yeah, it's a great movie. Currently watching Nothing But Trouble. Nice. Such a weird movie, but it's great. Oh, it's a fantastic movie, Kyle. Are you watching it on Blu-ray or DVD? I don't have the Blu-ray release of it. I don't have it on DVD. Man, I would love to have it on Blu-ray. Someday. I remember you saying you were bummed out that the Trocadero closed. Yeah. I saw they got a $2.5 million grant to renovate the building, so it looks like they might reopen. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, Trocadero was a great place to watch shows. Even though like now I have agoraphobia, which if you guys don't know what that's about or anything, I did a whole video on that as well, talking about my agoraphobia in Disney World. I did a whole video about it. Check that out. It's on my other channel, Retro Rest Stop. Even though I have that and it doesn't really lend to me going to the city anymore, back when I was in high school and college, I used to go to the city all the time. I was there probably 5 days out of the week at least. I was always in the city, mostly to see shows. I actually dated a girl who lived in the city for a while, but I was mostly there to see shows. I would go to punk rock and ska shows all the time. They were cheap back then too. To go to a show at the Trocadero was like $5, and you would go see like 3 amazing like punk bands. It wasn't even like they were just like no-name bands either. It was like bands that were like pretty popular in the punk scene. You could go see these bands play at the Trocadero or the TLA or the First Unitarian Church in Philadelphia. You could go see these bands play for like $5. That's all it cost. And as a kid, you know, a punk rock kid without any money. $5, you know, I could scrounge $5 out from borrowing from my parents or whatever, do whatever I had to do to get $5. I could go to these shows. That was it. That was like all the money I had. I'd have like just enough money to get to the show. I couldn't buy any merchandise. I couldn't like, I wouldn't eat dinner that night, but I'd have that $5 to go to the show. It was great. I miss it. Trocadero was a great place to watch shows. Nowadays, if I did go to the Trocadero though, I'd be the old man sitting up in the balcony. I think I saw a show in the balcony once. The last show I ever went to at the Trocadero was the Punk's Not, or no, the Ska's Not Dead tour. Who was on that? It was Suicide Machines, Against All Authority, and maybe MU330 or somebody like that. Who else was on that bill? I forget. I forget who else was on the Punks, or keep saying Punk's Not Dead. Ska's Not Dead tour. It was a good show, but I remember I was out of college at that point. And my friends and I, we were like, we're not gonna go down into the pit and do some skanking around. We're gonna just hang out in the balcony. So last show I ever went to there, we just chilled in the balcony and watched the show. It was fun. It was good. I found 1883 thrifting today. Nice, Griffin. Awesome. I just brought my daughter to a Frozen live Frozen show this weekend. She's obsessed. Awesome, Caitlin. And again, it jumps down to the bottom. Where did we leave off? There we go. I almost bought Titanic on VHS at a charity shop for 50 cents. Why didn't you? Hello, here's a good question. Do you own every Roger Corman film? No, Justin, I do not. But to unplug, what happens when Eric eats a banana? He turns into a banana man. Sorry, it looks like my small car seat. My niece is 9 and uses a booster seat. So I was confused. Your niece, depending on her size, might still need to be in a car seat. Car seats and booster seats, it all goes by size. It's a weight and size thing, depending on how. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think, oh, my kid's, you know, the X years old, they don't need a car seat or they whatever. You look at the recommendations or the requirements and whatnot on those things. It's a weight and size thing. If you're a certain height, you don't need them. If you're a certain weight, you don't need them and things like that. But no, Sean still has a car seat. He doesn't. I think he uses like a booster seat when like he goes like to my grandparents' house or his grandparents' house. But yeah, he has a car seat in both the van and Pumpkin. Matthew says, "Greetings from Columbia, South Carolina. Hello. Do I own Chopping Mall on VHS? No, I have it on DVD, Blu-ray. I have it on something. I don't have it on VHS. I don't want it on VHS. I'm good. What do I have it on? I'm trying to look. I can't see over there. I can see where it would be, but I can't find it. I have it on either DVD or Blu-ray. I saw you watched your Blu-ray Song of the South. Did you like it? And would you say it's like? Would you say that you like the transfer more than the Laserdisc? No, I like the Laserdisc transfer better. Josh says, I guess I could just display the box. Exactly. I'll get back to you. I didn't think about that actually. LOL. There you go. Yeah, where was I at? I'll tell you what, Josh. Order a few movies off me, and I'll throw it in for free. How about that? You can just have the Alf puzzle. I'll send it to you for free if you order a few movies off me. I'm trying to get rid of that stuff. A few stores have stopped selling movies. Yeah, it's happening more and more around here, man. It's crazy. I was actually just thinking the other day. I was down here in the library for some reason. It just popped in my head. I'm thinking about old stores I used to go to, and I'm like, oh, that store. I haven't been there in years because they don't sell movies anymore. What about that store? Wow, I remember I used to go through all the time. Oh wait, they don't carry movies anymore. Oh, what about this store? Nope, they don't have movies anymore either. Like I just think about all these stores that like just no longer sell movies at. Which is gonna make Cinema Sick this video is very difficult in the near future because I don't know if you guys have noticed on my channel I don't really do. I mean, I don't do toys and stuff anymore on my channel. Like for one of the things I liked about reselling toys was the fact that it lent to more stuff I could film for a video. If I wanted to make a 10-minute video, I could do that because I would show the movies off and what I was finding, and then I go to the toy section, so the toys off and what I was finding there. I don't do toys anymore. I'm not selling toys. I'm officially done reselling toys. I mean, yes, I still have some in my store because I still have some to get rid of, but I'm done selling toys. I'm doing movies only for now on. I really don't want to resell anymore at all, but I'm okay reselling movies. They're easy to ship media mail and whatnot, and it's not so bad. Taking them to a show is going to be super easy. I also want to resell a little bit because I still want to do shows. I like setting up at shows and reselling at shows. It's a lot of fun. I don't want to just sit there and, do nothing on a show. I want to sell stuff. So, but yeah, it's gonna be so much easier. And the next show I do, which is in, not March, it's in May. I'm literally gonna just sell nothing but movies. I'm taking nothing but movies to the show, and I'm gonna just I have them all in cases, and I'm just gonna take the cases and bam, bam, bam. Oh, you just put them on a couple tables, take the lids off. I'm done. I'm set up. I probably won't even. My jacket's getting so old. I probably won't even go to the show the night before to set up. I will probably just get up and get there like a half hour early, and I can be set up within like 10 minutes. So, yeah, what was I saying about that? I don't know. Oh, with the show, yeah, it's gonna get more difficult for me to make videos because there's a lot of times I'll go into a store and I'll find like one movie, and it's like, how's that gonna make like an episode? But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get to the point where I only do shows on Retro Rest Stop. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds for Cinema Sickness. Where are we at? You will love the movie store here. He's keeping physical media alive. The site is WWE. Oh, cool. How was fast food restaurant Steak and Shake? I've never been to a Steak and Shake. I've been to a Roy Rogers. I had a burger there. It was one of the worst burgers I've ever had in my entire life. I've not been back. Last show I saw the chalk was Dinosaur Jr. Nice. I've never seen Dinosaur Jr. That's cool though. Every time I go to Dinoland USA and I go eat in restaurant stores, they have Dinosaur Jr. posters up in there. It's pretty awesome. Why can't we find the House Party 2003 on Blu-ray anywhere, but we can find the DVD everywhere? Because DVDs sell better than Blu-rays, probably. Last month I was given a lot of VHS tapes, including all the Rocky films and Titanic. I got $1,000 on my hands. LOL. Nice, Tonky Donkey. But is it autographed by me? Otherwise, it's not really worth $1,000. Found Life on Mars season 1 and 2 UK version for $2 a day. Says Butts Unplugged. Nice. Is Ron DeSantis stopping you from going to Florida? No, he's not. I don't like him, but no, he's not stopping me from going to Florida. No. What started the obsession with finding and getting all VHS copies of Titanic? I don't have an obsession with that. What? There's another guy on like Twitter or something, or TikTok. That's right. He's got an obsession with that. I don't have an obsession with that. You should still sell books. They're considered media. Yeah, I'll probably still sell books to an extent. I don't think I'm gonna like actively try to like go through all the books and hunt them down. But if I come across something, I'll probably pick it up to resell. Thank goodness flea markets are thriving. Just found Cars 3 on 4K for $1 last week. Awesome find. Yeah, flea markets are the best. Flea markets are the best place to find stuff. People always say, where should I look for movies? And I always say, like, people like they say like, oh, you got a huge collection. Where do you find your movies? Where should I look for movies? I always say, go to the flea markets. They're the best place to look for movies. Can you sell me The Purge by itself? I don't want Anarchy. I have them together. It says Blu-ray Stop. I don't know. Send me a message on Instagram. I'll have to look at that. Josh, it sounds like a plan. I'll make a point to go to the store after the live stream. Kind of lost track of what is all in there since I watch the videos every day. LOL. That was actually a smart decision that you don't sell toys anymore. It's okay if you don't get them though. After all, you were Cinema Sickness. Yeah, the problem is they take up too much room. Like, it's not that they don't sell. I sell toys. I sell toys and collectibles. They sell. I make money off them. They sell quite often. It's just they take up a lot of room to store them, and just taking them to shows is a pain. It got to the point where I'm like, I'm not having fun with this anymore. I just don't want to do this anymore. I was done. If you ever open a physical media store, would you sell toys and puzzles? Probably not. Probably just sell physical media. That'd be it. Where we at? Adam says hi. Agent Pure, just do more movie reviews. No. Wait, who do you think has more VHS? You or the Found Footage Festival guy? Probably the Found Footage Festival guy. I don't know who that is, but probably him. I mean, I have a lot of VHS, but I don't have like a ridiculous amount of it. I guess I do have a lot of VHS, but not a ridiculous amount. I don't have a VHS section anymore. All my stuff's like together now. I like it that way. A lot of people come into my library and they're like, I don't know if I could do media, like different types of media mixed together, but I love it. I like the fact that like my Pound Puppies VHS tape is next to my Pound Puppies Big Paw movie. Like I like that. And then next to that are the Pound Puppy like remake series. I like that because normally my Pound Puppies would be like all over the place. I have stuff that spans multiple formats. I don't know what off the top of my head, but I know I have like movies that are, I have like there's like 5 movies, and some of them have on VHS, some of them have on DVD, some of them have on Blu-ray, just the way I've bought them over the years. And, but they're all together now, and it's just awesome. Okay, I'm selling them together. Yeah, hit me up, the race novel. Say, us Hawaiian people don't have flea markets. For us, it's thrift stores. Not many people here collect movies, at least. So I see that stinks, punk nerd. There's a guy on TikTok with over 1,000 Titanic copies have $1 million asset. No, because he doesn't have a single one autographed by me. People send me his links all the time, and I'm like, so? None of them are autographed by me. Who cares? Hello, I got a question. I'm thinking about getting the Planet of the Apes trilogy, but I don't know. I don't know if they are good or not, and I'm not talking about the old movies. Oh, no, the new ones? Yeah, the new Planet of the Apes movies are great. Yeah, get them. They're great movies. I hated. Yeah, I highly recommend them. They're fantastic. I think they're doing I think I heard they're doing the fourth one. The fourth one's coming out. Is there a Spice Girl item I don't have but that I want, that I really, really want? Yeah, there's lots of stuff Butts Unplugged. I mean, one off the top of my head, I don't know, but yeah, there's definitely Spice Girl merchandise. There's a lot of Spice Girl merchandise out there I don't have. I know someone who thrifted a lot, and they lived in Hawaii. The Disney finds there were something else. Oh, interesting. If Pam locates movies for us commoners, are her prices reasonable? Yeah. Oh, you're watching Nothing But Trouble on VHS. You've never found the DVD. Okay. Worst thrift store / chain store? I don't know. Best Buy? That's the worst chain store. It's 2 guys that have a ton. It's these 2 guys that have a ton of VHS, says Adam. What? Do I have more VHS or Laserdiscs? Says Ryan. Oh, definitely VHS. I don't have a lot of Laserdiscs anymore. I got rid of a whole bunch. The only time I buy some on Laserdiscs now is if it's something I don't already own that I want. A lot of the Laserdiscs I had in my collection. Well, I used to have a huge Laserdisc collection, and but I would buy anything on Laserdisc. If it was a movie I liked, I would buy it on Laserdisc, even if I had it in different formats. I got rid of all those when I did the first library purge. And then I did the second library purge, getting rid of stuff I haven't seen yet, and who knows if I ever actually get around to watching. I got rid of a lot of Laserdiscs. The only ones I have now are movies that I only have on that format, but they're titles I actually legitimately want in my collection. So I don't have a lot of Laserdiscs. I think my Laserdiscs take up 2 squares. That's it. And that's CEDs too. I think it's CEDs and Laserdiscs all together. I put those together. They take up like 2 squares behind me. That's it. Down on the bottom of this, on the other side. Favorite soft pretzel. Pretzel Factory, Center City, Annie Ann's. Okay, crazy. I don't know. Maybe Philadelphia Pretzel Factory, I guess. Annie Ann's is good too, though. That was a question from Dante. Today's 5 for me was Warner Archives Cave In with Leslie Nielsen in a non-comedy role. Nice, cool. It's a good movie, Agent Pure. Skiro says, you mentioned Penhurst the other day in a video. I got a friend, he lives on the river. He told me when he was a kid, his family would hear screams and crying, and they had a hard time sleeping at night. Yikes. That sounds terrifying. I can imagine, though. But yikes. Yeah, we used to sneak up there when I was a kid. And this was a long time ago. But yeah, back when I was a teenager, that was a thing to do. Go, I 2 summers in a row, we spent nothing but those entire summers just sneaking into Penhurst every day. What are you doing today? We're gonna get up and go to Penhurst. We would just get up, we would go up to Penhurst. Nobody would stop you. We were just kids walking the streets, walking right into Penhurst. Cops really didn't patrol back there all that much. We would go into the buildings. There were underground tunnels. There was a big swimming pool back there. I remember there was a playground. There was all kinds of, and it was all run down and abandoned and totally creepy as hell looking. But we'd go back there and just explore the grounds. Every now and then a cop car would come by. You would just hide. and that was it. Or if they did catch you, they would just tell you. Actually, they wouldn't even tell you to leave because um, the streets were still public streets. That's how we got away with it back then. Back then, the streets were still considered like public property. They weren't private property. They didn't wall it. Now they've like put barricades up. You can't drive up there anymore. But it used to be the streets were still open for whatever reason. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, those streets were still open and they were still considered public streets. So as long as we were on the streets, the cops they would just drive by. If we heard a cop coming, if we had time to hide, we would. But if we were like on the street, we wouldn't even hide. If we were walking, we were on the streets, we wouldn't even bother to try to hide. We would just walk, and the cops would just wave us, say hi, how's it going? They wouldn't even care as long as they didn't catch you off the street. So the moment you stepped off the street, then you were on private property. So even if you were just standing on a sidewalk, like a sidewalk, or standing in the grass, then they would say something to you. But otherwise, as long as you were on the street, they wouldn't say anything. And every now and then, if they did say, hey, what are you guys doing up here? We would just say, oh, we're just walking through, or we're going down to the river. And they'd say, okay, cool. It was great. Those were the days. Those were the days of being able to sneak into places and just the only thing you had to worry about was the cops telling you, hey, get out of here. Nowadays, you can't go anywhere anymore. If you go into an area now that's private property, you will get arrested. You will get fined. You will get in big, big trouble. When I was a kid, a lot of places that were private property didn't even put up signs. And so the cops caught you. They would just tell you to get out of here. And if the cops did catch you, they would just say, hey, what are you guys doing here? Don't come back. But not anymore. Where are we at? Also, you said if you go there these days, they will arrest you. But I saw a YouTube video from 7 months ago where people are touring inside. No, that's a tour. That's if you go up there and you do a tour of the place or something like that, that's okay because you have permission to go there then. If you go there and you just sneak in and start filming there and you get caught, you're in trouble. You can't just go there anymore. It's government property. It's not state property. It's not just somebody. It's literally United States government property. That's why you get in trouble there now. Hello, sir. Long time no see. Good idea making the stream monthly. Hope you're doing well. Says Jeremy. I'm glad I did these monthly. I got so tired of doing them every week. Same questions every week. It feels better this way because it's like, oh, hey guys, I haven't seen you in a month. How's it going? Not like, hey guys, I just saw you like 5 days ago. This is so much better. I know some people wanted them every week, but I'm happy I do them every month now. But no more in Disney World. Well, that's a lie. I'll still do live streams in Disney, but not from the parks, unless I can find a place that's quiet and well lit and that I can stay put. That's my new thing. No more walking around the parks. Not doing that anymore. I've officially decided the last month's live stream, which is from we did it in Epcot. By the way, that was a month ago. My leg still hurts from that. Like, that was a month ago. My leg still hurts. I don't know what I did to my leg during that live stream. You guys watched the live stream. I was walking, and they lowered all the lights because they started doing the fireworks show, and I walked directly into a concrete bench, and my shin just bam smacked right into it because I couldn't see it. It was dark. I should have sued Disney. It was extremely painful. And if I still, not when I say pressure on my leg, I don't mean downwards. I can walk just fine. But if I like kneel on my, like I put pressure like against my shin, it still hurts. I don't know what I did to it, but I hurt it pretty bad. And it still hurts if I do that. I got to be careful. Like when my son and I are playing, I can't like get on my knees or like I'm going to be in pain. I don't know what happened. Anyway, if you don't know if you saw that live stream, but in the video I said like I'm done. I'm not walking around the parks anymore. I'm sick of trying to like get away from copyrighted music and the bad lighting and the terrible Wi-Fi and all that stuff. I'm not doing it. So for now on, all live streams, if I'm down in Florida on vacation, hopefully I'll move down there soon. But if I'm not, all live streams while I'm down there will be from the park. Like if I can find a place where I can sit, again, well lit, good Wi-Fi, no music playing, or I'll just do it from my resort or something like that. Where is Pamela's store located? Bally, Pennsylvania, at the at Fancy's Flea Market. There's a link in every single video. Are you excited that the Maltese Falcon's coming to 4K Blu-ray? No. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. It's never been one of my favorite movies. I was talking about the found footage festival guys. You said you didn't know who they were. Oh, okay. I did not see Chris Rock's new stand-up jokes on Will Smith. No. I don't know if you saw my comment on Retro Rest Stop, but the mystery spot was a kitchen owned by a. Yeah, I saw that, Josh. Yeah, a lot of people left comments saying that we found out what the mystery house was. It was part of a much bigger house that was still standing for whatever reason. Best Buy was a better store where they had more competition. Yes. Have I watched Creed 3? No. Didn't that just come out? No. Tell me what Spice Girl items you want. I don't. Butts Unplugged. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of like what I could tell you I want off the top of my head. I'm not even sure. I mean, I just look for anything I don't already have. I remember for a while I was looking for the camera, and I have 2 of them. I don't know. I really don't know off the top of my head like what I would want. Maybe like a sealed box of the Spice Girl Chupa Chups. You can find me a sealed box of the Chupa Chups. Yeah, I'll take that. There was a Spice Girl. It's like the Spice Girl on. I think it's called like Spice Girls on Tour in America or something like that. I had the VHS release, but they also put out a video CD release. Never got released a DVD, but there's a video CD release of that. I would love to find that. Have you ever watched Pirates of Dark Water before? It's a great show. Nope. I haven't watched that, Dante. Jamel, when's my next Disney trip? At the end of May. I'll be back down there for a little bit, for like just a week. And then probably throughout the year, I'll go down here and there. Only bad eBay experience I had was one seller sending me an angry message and F-bombing me for doing a best offer on a VCR remote, even though the offer was a slight bit less. Crazy. Weird. Am I excited for Scream 3, Fernando? I'm not a big fan of the Scream franchise. I think the first one's okay. It's not a franchise I ever got into. It's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I find the first Nightmare on Elm Street to be pretty good. And then after that, I don't really care about the franchise. Like I have the whole thing. I don't dislike Nightmare on Elm Street. I like the movies. I'll watch them. They're all fine movies. They entertain me. They keep me entertained. But I'm not like, wow, that's such a great series. I don't go back to it time and time again. I watch that whole series every maybe like 10 years. I'll go back to it. Same thing with Scream. Every X amount of years, I'll go back and watch the movies, but it's not like Friday the 13th or Halloween or something like that, where I watch those movies over and over and over again. I'm talking the whole franchise. I love those movies. So am I excited for Scream 3? No. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll buy it. I'll add it to my collection with the rest of the Scream movies, but I'm not like over excited about it. I have a recommendation. If you like documentaries, you should watch The People vs. O.J. Simpson. Do I have that? I might have that actually. Cool man says, I missed your post office videos. You don't like them in the library? Grogu325 says, hi. Hello. Sorry, it wasn't a legit tour. It wasn't a legit tour. The people snuck inside at night and went through with flashlights. Well, those people are brave because they could have, if they got caught, they would have had a nice big, they would have got arrested. They would have got arrested and fined had they got caught inside there. So that's ballsy. I remember the Spice Girls tin I sent you. It was fun for you trying to open the package. What, the Chupa Chup tin? Yeah, that's awesome. I have that on display. It's awesome. It's like a monthly tea social. Yeah. I should have brought some tea. My mouth's getting like really dry right now. What's for dinner tonight? Man, I really want to get a burger, but the place I get burgers from only takes cash. I don't have any cash on me, so I'm like, do I want to run to Wawa? Do I want to go to the ATM first to get money and then I don't know, probably get a burger from the bar. That's probably what I'll get tonight. It's my go-to. Sleepaway Camp 1 or 2. I would go with 1, but 2 and 3 are fantastic. They're very different movies. 1 is more serious, and then 2 and 3 get kind of campy and ridiculous, but they're fun movies. I like them. Dave is going to become a Florida man. Have you thought of checking out Nova Scotia? You love the scenery there. I'd love to go to Nova Scotia sometime. Definitely. Absolutely. But yeah, I am going to become a Florida man. It's yeah. It's not even a question anymore. It's gone from maybe to it's happening. There's no exact time period, but sooner rather than later. Let's just leave it at that. Apparently Best Buy lowered the prices, so the total tech thing must have backfired. Good. That was stupid. Spice Roll 4K yet? They haven't even done a Spice Roll Blu-ray yet, so I don't know why, Matthew. Ridiculous. Okay, everyone, poll time. Name some of your favorite classic cartoons pre-1980s. I don't know. I'll leave comments. Where are we at? Carpenter's Christine is better than every single Scream movie. Yeah, I would agree. Jeremy, yep. Are you a fan of CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival? They just had an awesome documentary put up on Netflix. Not really a big fan, but I would like to watch. I mean, let me phrase that. I'm not a fan of their music, but I don't dislike their music. So when I watch a documentary by them, I would. That sounds interesting. I'll have to check that out. What is your favorite and least favorite Disney movie? I don't know if I have a favorite. People say, what's your favorite animated Disney animated movie? I usually just say Aladdin. What's your favorite live action? I usually just say Pirates of the Caribbean. But like, I don't know. There's too many good ones. It's hard to say. Yes, Caitlin, have I seen A Bucket of Blood? Fantastic Roger Corman film. Yeah, I found a DVD copy for my sister, and she was super excited. It's a great movie. It's a good movie. I recommend that one. How is the caffeine cleansing going? It's not a caffeine cleanse. It's more of a sugar cleanse. I still drink lots of tea. Tea has even more caffeine than soda. So I've been drinking more caffeine, but I've been cutting out sugar. The problem is that I've still been drinking some soda here and there. I need to cut it out completely. Only fun I had today was See No Evil, Hear No Evil DVD for $1. Nice. Do you think you would like California or Florida more? I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends on where I live in Florida and where I live in California. I don't know. The weather in California would probably be nicer. I'll give you that. Do I put Godzilla in my horror collection or somewhere else? Sci-fi. Godzilla, I'd say, is a sci-fi movie. Fernando says Rescuers is my top favorite Disney movie. Nice. Twister is a fantastic film, surprisingly very scary. I don't know if I'd say it's scary, James, but it's a great movie. Have you ever seen the movie Fall? The one of the girls in the tower? Is that what that movie? Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's a good movie. I haven't. It's good. Have I ever thought about trying keto? I thought about it, but no. I'm too picky of an eater. It's hard to do that for me. Do you have a grail, not for how good it is, but to complete a collection? Yeah, it's the last 5 Disney treasure sets I need. I'm trying to get all the Disney treasure sets. I need 5 more, and then I'll have them all. And they're ridiculously hard to find, and they're stupid expensive. So they're my holy grails. Hopefully someday I will find them. James says Nothing But Trouble is an underrated Dan Aykroyd film. It's a great movie. It did get a Blu-ray release, right? I think they just released that recently to Blu-ray. I have to get that at some point. I definitely want to have that on Blu-ray in my collection someday. All right, where are we at? I lost everybody. Whoa! Well, there's a $10 super chat. Thank you from James. I appreciate that. Wow, $10. That's awesome. Again, super chats really do help out because on the Mondays where I do these live streams, I don't really make any money because they don't get really, no money gets really made from them. If you want an odd subgenre to look into for the Western comedies, Eva Roy Slade, I have it. The Villain, that I don't have. Hot Lead Cold Feet, have that. Destiny Rides Again, I don't think I have that. How do you say that? I know that word. Cheyenne, right? The Cheyenne Social Club. I don't think I have that. And Support Your Local Sheriff. I don't think I have that either. But yeah, Eva Roy Slade's good. That's got Gomez Adams. And Hot Lead Cold Feet, I have that too. That's a good one. That's who's in that? That's it's Don Knotts, right? The other ones I don't have though. Kobe's here. He says, "Hey buddy, how's it going?" Jeremy says, "Same here. I like stir fry. of all the varieties, and keto kind of frowns on it. Okay. Anybody seen Microscopic Miltons? It's a pretty good animated show. I've not seen it. No, never heard of it. I had a barbecue burger with some mac and cheese in it with chips and a Coke today at the bar. Nice. Anybody that's seen the trailer to TMNT, Mayhem looks surprisingly good. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen like little bits and pieces of people talking about it, but I haven't actually seen the full trailer yet. I have to watch the trailer. It looks interesting. What's with the whole like? There's like it's not Baxter Stockman. There's like Superfly. Well, what's that about? That's kind of weird. But I want to see it. Yeah. Have a question. How do you know what movies you have when you have a lot? Are you just a good memory? And do you have like an app or something? I go to cinemasickness.com where my collection's listed and look it up. The villain is a live action Roadrunner cartoon with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kirk Douglas, and Anne Margaret. What? Well, I gotta watch this now. I haven't seen that. Yeah, Nothing But Trouble is on Blu-ray from Shout Select, says Brian. Okay, I thought it had just sort of like somewhat recently got a Blu-ray release. I need to get that. That's a movie I love to upgrade. That's definitely a thing I'm doing this year. Now that I'm more selective about the movies I pick up, for those of you who've been watching me for a long time, you know that I used to buy any movie that I was interested in. I didn't buy any and every movie. There were some people out there who's like, you just buy everything. You own every movie. I did not own every movie. I did not buy everything, but I would buy any movie that intrigued me. So if I saw a movie and said, oh, the synopsis sounds interesting, or this has a good actor in it, or it was done by, a director that I like or something like that, I would buy the movie, especially if it was a good price. If it was like $1 or something like that, I'd pick it up because it looked interesting. The problem is I had too many movies like that in my collection, and I was like, I'm never going to watch this stuff. And I had movies that like I didn't like, that I had seen, but I didn't really like, but I kept anyway. So anyway, so now that I'm more selective about what I buy, when I buy a movie, it's because either A, it's something I legitimately really want for my collection, or B, it's something that I know I absolutely want to see, and I will get around to watching it in the very near future. That I'll do. But so now that I'm not buying as much, I'm definitely focusing more on upgrading. I would love to upgrade as many DVDs as I can to either Blu-ray or 4K. So I'm very much focused on that. So when I go to the thrift stores and pawn shops, and especially flea markets this summer, I'm going to be on the hunt for Blu-rays of titles I only have on DVD. Why was I talking about that? Because I wanted to upgrade Nothing But Trouble to Blu-ray, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's why I'm talking about that. Yeah, there's a Wednesday Addams show on Netflix now. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it's good, but I haven't watched it yet. Actually, I heard mixed things about that show. So I heard some people like it, some people don't. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hayden, do I have a favorite actor? Yes, Paul Giamatti. Have I seen Psycho Gorman? Great comedy horror. No, I haven't seen that movie. Thoughts on the film Megan? Haven't watched that yet either. I haven't seen it yet. I do want to see it though. I heard good things about that. Do I have any Charlie Chaplin films on Blu-ray? That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, I definitely have Charlie Chaplin movies in my collection. I'm just trying to think if any of them are on Blu-ray. I don't know, Ryan. Maybe, possibly. I don't know if I have any on Blu-ray. I know Butts Unplugged. I haven't watched the BFG cartoon yet. I need to watch it. It's in my pile of things I need to watch. I haven't watched it yet, though. Jeremy says I'm upgrading a ton as well. I just can't go for boutique Blu-rays. Just not my ideal price range. Yeah, I only really go for boutique if they're cheap. I wait till they go on sale, or I just find them for cheap or something like that. Every now and then I'll just go nuts and be like, I'm gonna splurge a little bit and spend like $100 on some boutique titles, but not usually. It's also my job to thrift, so if I do go to a store and they have a bunch of boutique titles, I might. Again, that doesn't happen often, but I might splurge a little bit then too, just because I'm like, well, whatever, it's a write off, so I'm doing it for my job. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting down to what's the name of the store? Wow, I'm drawing a blank. The comic store in New Hope, Phantasm Comics. I'm looking forward to getting down there this summer. Definitely want to get back down there because they have a lot of boutique stuff. Their pricing's pretty good. The guy who runs the place was telling me that they got a bunch of stuff in, and they're apparently not really focusing on like newer movies either. They're focusing on like newer releases. They're focusing on keeping like and it has a phrase that when I say newer releases, I mean like newer boutique stuff. So they're not, apparently they don't have, or like, this is what he told me. They're not going to have, you know, the new stuff out by that you got from Arrow and Shout and stuff like that. But they'll still carry that kind of stuff, just used copies of it, which I'm excited about. So, have I seen The Dead Don't Die? Yes, I have. I like that movie. Should I switch all my DVDs out and go buy the Blu-rays of them, or just don't worry about it for my collection? Says Hayden. I mean, if you find them for cheap, sure, upgrade, but I don't think you need to, like, you don't have to, don't worry about it. What do I think of Pearl and X? I love X. I haven't watched Pearl yet. MDK. I need to watch that. I'm excited for Godzilla vs. Kong 2, says Invictus. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I want to see that. Speaking of New Hope, I guess you remember the toxic waste dump and spinsters. What? Speaking of New Hope, I guess you remember the toxic waste dump and spinsters. Says Skiro. No. What are we talking about? Oh, that's right. Bucks Unplugged says the guy who voiced Danger Mouse and Count Duckula also voiced BFG in the cartoon. I gotta watch that now. I really want to see that. Criterion Collection movies, do you think are a must-have? I mean, no. They're a must if you really like the movie or something, sure. But otherwise, no, I guess. What I kicked myself for not getting was My Bloody Valentine on Blu-ray when it was at Walmart. The Scream Factory release, it was only $30, but just didn't have the money to spend the time. Once I found a bootleg Song of the South DVD at Goodwill, did not work on my 4K player. Yeah. I was worried about that too, because the Song of the South I have is a bootleg. So when I watched it the other night, I was nervous it wasn't going to play, but it played. No, well, Asian Film Guy says, is everything in my house fixed up? Yeah. I mean, nothing's leaking anymore, but there's still a hole in the ceiling that needs to be fixed and whatnot. Haven't done that yet. I'm still debating if I'm gonna have somebody do it for me, or if I'm gonna do it. I don't know, because they gave us like the money for it, or they're either gonna give us the money for it, or they're gonna hire somebody to do it. But I'm like, I could do it a lot cheaper and like pocket some of the money. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, the Toxic Waste Dump and Spinsters were record stores. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure I was in them. I mean, I didn't know them by the name, but I'm sure I've been in those stores. Yeah. Saw your Underworld Steelbook. I've never seen a Steelbook that cool before. Wish we had more Steelbooks like that kind of format. I have Underworld Steelbook. What? Like my personal Underworld Steelbook? Because I don't have. I'm looking right now. I don't have Underworld on Steelbook. I have Underworld on 4K. Or did I have it on Steelbook and I got rid of it to upgrade to 4K? I don't know. Anyway. All right, we're going to end this video. It's 9 o'clock now. I went for an hour. I'm happy. I am going to go get some food because I'm starving. I was actually hungry like 2 hours ago. And I was going to eat, but I was like, nah, I'll just wait to after the live stream. And now I'm like, oh, I wish I would have eaten because I'm starving. So, yeah. So yeah, I guess the big news for the channel is I am focusing mostly on just movies now for the videos. When I go to stores, you'll see me go into a store now and just look at the movies for the most part. I mean, I might skim over the toy section just because I want to look for myself, just in case there's something, just in case. Every now and then I find a little collectible or something like that I want to pick up for me. So I'm always going to look at the toy section, but I'm not going to go through it like I used to and show you always all this stuff and what I'm buying, what I'm not buying, because I'm not going to buy anything when it comes to toys anymore. I'm not reselling toys anymore. I'm done. I'm out. I quit. So when I go into stores now, it's just going to be me looking through movies. So the whole channel now is just going to be movies, which makes sense. I am cinema sickness. So fear not. When you watch my videos, it'll just be movies from now on. Oh, hey, wow, thank you. At last minute super chat from Caitlin. $6.98 Canadian, CA Canadian. Says have a good dinner. Thank you very much. I will have a good dinner. I'm gonna get a burger. As much as I don't feel like running to the ATM, I do feel like a burger, so I'm gonna get a burger. Take care, man. Love the videos. Thank you. Look at the toys for Sean and your friends. Exactly, Exodus. Yeah, I'm always gonna look through the toys. Sean likes Mario, so I'm gonna always look for Mario stuff. My friends, obviously Chris collects Muppets and Mike collects dinosaurs and stuff like that. I'm always gonna look for that kind of stuff for them. And I'm gonna look for, the occasional knickknack or collectible or weird toy that maybe even I want to pick up for me. I'll always look. And if I do pick something up, I'm gonna show it to you guys. If I find something for Sean or for my friends or even something I would have grabbed for me, of course I'm gonna show it off in the video. It's just half the video is no longer gonna be me looking through a toy section. It's gonna be, 90% me looking at movies, and then like 10% the rest of the store, probably. There's a really good, great movie that I never heard anybody talk about. It's The Page Master. I love it. I have it. No, it's not. No, it is over here. Where is it at? Page Master. There it is. I have it on Blu-ray. It's a great movie. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, Christopher Lloyd. Good movie. Yep. It's mostly animated, but a little bit of live action mixed in. All right, that's it. Getting some. I haven't. No, oh man, I gotta watch that. Will says, "Have you watched Elvis yet?" No, I do need to watch that. Sup Dave, Universal Orlando theme park, 90s or today. You got to pick only one. 90s. I like dark rides a lot, so 90s. I love the roller coasters. I love it. I've actually really gotten into the Universal parks over the last like 2 years. I used to hate them because I was like, I'm Disney only. Heck with Universal. Now I kind of like Universal, which was Disney's fault. But I like roller coasters and a lot of the attractions they have there now. I'm a big fan of dark rides, so I would go with 90s Universal. All right, guys. But seriously, I'm going to go now. I'm going to start reading what you guys are saying. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate that. So, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness. Also, guys, seriously, I'll leave another comment. YouTube.com/@retro-rest. Stop. Did I spell it right? YouTube.com, RETRORESTSTOP. Yes. I sent it to you guys. Check that out. If you guys do not watch my other channel, Retro Rest Stop, do that. It's a daily video on there on anything and everything, whether it's a roadside attraction, just what I'm up to, whatever. Just check it out. Fun daily videos. I'm really focusing on that a lot as of recently. So definitely check out that channel. So, all right, guys. So like I said, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next video. Thank you guys for joining in on this live stream. I love doing these every month and talking to you guys. It's a lot of fun. And I'm already looking forward to next month's live stream. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.